major presentation for it as always, Midnight Somewhere. Tonight uh we're going to be doing the Hellscube Pro Tour. Our opponent is a bit late, again, but hopefully it shouldn't take too long, you know? Tonight we're going to be we're going to sorry, didn't realize we had the stream on. Glad to know we're coming in loud and clear. So, anyways. There we go. This is the same deck as before. As you can see, the goal here is to win via extreme flower picking, allowing us to cast Coalition Victory. And we have a bunch of nonsense-colored creatures to help us, as well as Be Gay, which also comes with free removal. Clefable can also help us. Poop Mite and Piss Mite can help us with mana fixing. Optimism also does that. Fesuaint can get us all the land types that we need, basically. It has all the land types that other lands on the battlefield don't. Now, this does depend on what our opponent plays. Mox Jet is also here. Gets us 1 mana of any color, which is very useful. Gold Sable can be any 2 colors of our choice, so that's also helpful. Plus, it's just a 6/3 vanilla. Hand of Sigma uses nonsense colors, which will be very helpful, especially since we have ways to generate brown mana. This just touches a creature and it has Death Touch. Oh, they're about to arrive. Alright. Now we just wait for our opponent. Like, their alarm went off exactly. Ooh, sorry, we just suddenly got woozy. And we didn't get much sleep last night. Maybe I have to go for an early nap after the stream. Please. We are simply waiting. Did they go into another VC and we just didn't notice? Alright, we'll just keep it playing the deck in the meantime. We also have I Thought I Cut Evolving Wilds, which is just a way to thin the deck, as well as get some basic lands we might need. We only have the colors that we have in the deck. We have Candy Carn, which is a card we actually designed. One of the cards we designed with the express purpose of getting an orange card in, because there hadn't been an orange card yet at that point. And candy corn was the funniest way to do it, so that's what we did. We're very happy with the design. We know it's a strong one, though. Let's see.
Okay, hello.
Hi, Asmore. Welcome to the stream. We're assuming that's you, is it? Or yes. Hi. Say hi.
Hello.
Yes.
Um, I am booting up Cockatrice right now, and I will be ready in a sec.
All right. We're going to DM you the password. Da 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 da. There. I was gonna try and add you as a friend. Oh, we should probably link the stream in Content Farm.
Yeah.
Hello? Sorry, our laptop crashed. Which, really bad time to do that, right as we were about to get things rolling. Great, now we have to start things up again. Okay. No worries, we'll be back in a second. Alright. Okay. Okay. Just gonna take a second. Oh, we should get connected to Asmore now. Hello? Yes, sorry. Again. Alright. We are ever so slightly upset. Uh. Oh, we're still in that server. Hi, Asmore. They must have updated it or something. Hello. Okay. Looks like everything's going well on Task Manager. We are live. And apparently, Cockatrice has a snazzy new look. Or we pressed something, who knows. We're just gonna make sure. The Pro Tour has begun. Alright, you ready? It's the same one, apparently. Alright. Let's just check to make sure that... Yes. The stream can't see our hand, which is important for, like, professional reasons. More than anything. Let's roll to see who goes first. Roll the 3. You roll a 15. Alright. Let's see. Ooh. Oh no. The cards aren't loaded. Ah! So, so the stream is just gonna have to trust us when we say what these do. So yeah. Nothing too bad. Anyways, do you keep? We think it would be a bit risky, but we're willing to keep as well. Ah! Haste, 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 haste! Ah! Haste, 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 haste. Oh, we were actually guessing the number of haste that had. It has exactly 5. That's nice. Untap, upkeep, draw. Hmm. We will play a Mox Jet. Uh, it's a vehicle with crew 1, flying, and it can tap to add 1 mana of any color, actually only if this vehicle is a creature. For our land per turn, we're gonna play a Vesuant. It has all land types that other lands on the battlefield don't. So it has every color but red right now. And we think once we reveal that we have a Pissmite in hand, which is 2 Brit and a yellow, we can pay 2 to add 1 mana of any color, or we can tap to add a yellow. We think that works. So we're just going to tap this for gas station mana, which intrinsically produces yellow, just as this is important to the deck. We will play a Pissmite, which is a 2/1 right now, and we will pass the turn. This deck, it's built around nonsense colors, so instant. If you don't discard the card you searched for, you win a minigame. Oh. Create X and double red. Create X 1/1 black rat creature tokens with haste. Haste, so you control gain. This creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Oh no! You lost the minigame. Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. I go play a swamp, and we think we'll use the Pissmite to tap the Mox Jet for a black. Tap the swamp for a black and the Vesuant for a yellow. For the do crime half, a be gay, do crime. The be gay part creates 2 1/1 gay creature tokens that are all colors, and those tokens are soul bonded, or it's a sorcery that destroys target creature. And this creature we're destroying is the thing that could get +5/+5 next turn, for all we know. It does have fuse, so if we had enough mana, we could do both. But unfortunately, we did not, so we will pass. Okay. Yep. Oh, we should take care of that. We'll take 3, go to 15. Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay. For our land return, we'll play I Thought I Could Evolving Wilds. And then we'll go ahead reveal that we have an orange spell in our hand. Tap the Pismite, add an orange, a white, and a black for a candy carn. We will immediately uptick our own candy carn. So we'll set the counters to this is actually a card we made, by the way. What's the starting loyalty again? 4. Right. Same as mana value. Good to know. We designed a card, and yet we can't... wrong one. And yet we can't... We'll create a food token. It has Rot 2. Rot 2 is... What's the other one from Vanishing? Tip of our tongue. Yes. Yeah. But yes. Set the card counters to 5. There we go. And it comes with a free blocker. We'll pass the turn. Oh, we should put some counters on this. You can keep doing your turn while we do that. Done. Also, for note, as the art here says, because it's one of the few cards we have where the art is still present. In the conversation, the art reveals that Candy Karn does in fact have food tech, so last minute you can sack him to gain 3 life if you have 2 mana open. Hmm. What? While you're searching your library, you may cast this card for its wrong warp card cost. Oh. That's a lot. Mamma mia. Okay. Just these 3? Aggro is your game plan, so we're just going to... So, all of it at us or at Karn? Alright. We'll block with our food golem, and we'll go down to 9. Yep. They're going on an adventure. Well, no, that's a different mechanic, but they're warped. Yeah, fair enough. Alright. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. We'll play another I Thought I Could Evolving Wilds. We will sacrifice this I Thought I Could Evolving Wilds. It now has a -1/-1 counter on it. It comes back from the graveyard. And we will search our library for a basic land card, and we think we put onto the battlefield tap. Nope, did not mean to do that. it gets shoveled anyways. Or battlefield tapped. Yes. We're just gonna find a forest. Why not? We're going to add another counter to this. Create another food golem. Then we will pay 2. For friendly Fixin' Force, we'll create a token mountain. Since we can't get that from the Bezuanes right now because you have mountains. Yep, and then we will pass the turn. Yep, 2 counters on it. Yep. There we go. Uh-oh. That's scary. You can play 2 of the wrong warpers. And you have that thing that gives... You don't have anything that gives trample, though. Not yet. Alright. It costs 2 red, so you'd have to pay 1 more for it to equal to 3. X and 2 red. You can see it on the art. No worries. Alright. What's the 1-minute thing? Alright, so they're 2/2 rats right now, and then they become 1/1s when at the end of turn. Among the rats, he found the marijuana the human world never gave him. Hey, Flavor Fail, it doesn't give drug tokens. You're gonna sling at us for 6? You're gonna sling at us for 6. Yes, as a matter of fact, we do. We'll have the food golem take on the gambler, and the piss might take on one of your rats. What does that do? Redistribute any number of instances of haste among creatures you control. Target creature you control gains haste until end of turn. If only we could crew this and block at the same time. Can we crew and block at the same time? Because we would have done that. Right. Yeah, makes sense. So that's 1, 2. So that's 2. The unblocked one will be a 4/4. Oh, and then it gets another haste, so it becomes a 5/5. And then mm, Yeah, and then it becomes a 10. It becomes a 9-9, which is 9-9 or 10-10. We think a 9-9 though, because there's 4 instances that he's not a pleasant. So that's exactly lethal. Hold on. In response, we will tap the food golem to crew the Mox Jet. We will tap the Mox Jet in the Pissmite. Sacrifice Candy Carn. Foreshadowing is a narrative device. We'll gain 3 life, and then we'll take 9 damage. Down to 3. Yep. Yep. Alright. Oof. Alright. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. We're gonna reveal that we have a pink card in our hand. We'll use that. Now we have a pink balloon. Oh, this should go down a counter. So this blocker is only a blocker for 1 more turn. Ooh. Now, unfortunately, we don't think we can both. Yeah, we can't. And what we're going to do is we're going to cast a B-Gay. We create 2/1/1. We create 2/1/1 gay creature tokens. They're soul bonded. Yay! Alright. And then we will pass the turn. We have put up a small wall, and our pink balloon can block a number of times. Your deck is cool, by the way. We didn't look at any of the deck list before this because we often like to go into rounds with a level of surprise. Mm. Alright, that's fair enough. On your end step, just gonna sacrifice these 2. We'll use this one to represent the one that went back. We're going to get another swamp and a plains. It's very good deck thinning. Then untap, upkeep. On our upkeep, we're just going to sacrifice the I thought I cut Evolving Wilds again. Search our library for another forest. Put it onto the battlefield tapped. And then we draw per turn. Okay. Oh, and this becomes a swamp. So this is just a swamp now. Yep, made a token swamp. Looks like we're using the default for this one. We're gonna have to try and re-enable our cards again, we guess. Because there's some glitches going on. Anyways. Anywho, we're gonna tap 1, 2, 3 for a gold sable. Any 2 choices, any 2 colors of our choice anywhere. So we'll use it to introduce both purple. Let's see, we have pink, orange, yellow, brown. all those colors are introduced. We'll say teal for fun. No, let's not say teal. It doesn't. We don't have anything in our deck that can make teal exist. So we'll say it's purple and blue. Because why not? Then we're going to tap one of our gays here. Crew the Mox Jet for the turn. That way we can tap it for another mana. Pay 1 green, 2 black for both Be Gay and Who Crime. We've gotten really unlucky on our draws. We get 2 more gays. Very nice. Clone, clone. And those 2 are soul bonded. Let's just put those into separate piles here just to represent that. And, we also get to destroy target creature. We'll destroy one of your wrong warpers. So yeah, very nice. We feel pretty safe in our pillow fort. Pass. Just the gold sable? Alright. It's gonna instant haste on spells and creatures. And then just sling with everything? Alright. We'll block here with the pink bloom. We'll block your Dryad Artisan. Lose the mana. And we'll double block your other wrong warper. Yep. But when the pink bloom dies, they get a 1/1 flyer, and it's yellow. Yellow. Yes, we realize. And this one will go to our graveyard. And then... Oh. And then when this dies, we make a green one. And then when that dies, we make a blue one. And then when that dies, we get a red one. Alright. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. We will tap the Vesuant for Clefable. Clefable is normally a very fun card that we wish we could utilize more. But unfortunately, she is on blocking duty. We hope she survives the next turn, because if we pay X and tap her, we can cast a random vintage legal spell with mana value X or less without paying its mana cost, if able. X can't be 0. So, yes. We'll pass the turn. Alright, slinging. Alright, we'll block with our pink balloon. We'll block with our yellow balloon. And then we'll just change the annotation to green to indicate that it died again. And we'll also block the 1/1 with the Clefable. Do you have some crazy pump spell? Right. Yep, and the Clefable will die. Damn, we should have kept... We should have blocked... We knew we should have blocked the gay instead. We knew there was a reason you did that. Oh well. Green. Yep. Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. That's not good. That is a plains. We will pass the turn. Play a land. Haste. Alright, all of them. Okay. We will tap our gay to crew the Mox Jet. That will block Tarny Broken Brow. And then we'll block the wrong Warper with the pink with the green bloom. And it will turn into a blue bloom. Yep. Down to 1. Uh, Activate this ability only if this creature attacked this turn and only once each turn. Okay. We just have to hope we get something like a removal piece, maybe? Okay. Alright, we have to hope we draw... We have a few outs, honestly. We might, actually. Hold on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's our main win con. We don't have enough mana to both cast it and win with it. We don't think, anyways. So, untap, upkeep, draw. We play another Mox Jet. Which unfortunately doesn't get us there. We die on your turn. GG. We concede. Game 2. That was a close one. Well, it could have been. You know what? That's pretty funny. So we think we'll... Yeah, actually, wait. Yeah. These are not as important comparatively, so let's get those out. Get some more. Get these 2 in. Oh, we only had 2 copies of that card. That's fine. We'll just, we'll put back in this... We'll put this back in. Let's see. We'll remove one of these for one of these. And then... one of these for one of these. Actually, no, we'll just keep this in. We'll put one of these back in, actually, and take out a forest instead. Alright, let's go. We get to go first this time. Let's see. We think we'll keep, yes. Alright. Alright. We will play a swamp and pass. Hmm. Ooh. Of course. For 3? Alright. Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. We'll play a forest. And then, yeah, that's 2 mana. We don't have any color of mana producer as of yet. But we do have Blanc. Blanc can. He can attack, he can block, and he can resolve. Don't listen to what other cards have to say. I don't care if he's already tapped, damn it. He can. He's in the thumbnail. Along with quite a few others. Yeah, it's a fun card. We'll pass. Sorry about the background noises. We have no idea what's happening. A Dryad Arson. No. Can block survive? Alright. Well, Blanc can die. That's something he can do. Screw you, by the way. You killed Blanc. Hmm. Oh, we have a very funny play on our turn. Untap, upkeep, draw. So, we will play our land drop for turn. This land was not intended to do what it's about to do. It was just intended to be a last minute mana fixing thing. However, the thing is, your Dryad Arson, it's very unsightly. Uh, the fire is not a plus. Also, the fact that it's alive is creeping out your neighbors. So, the HOA will have to put a stop to it. Uh, Dryad Arbor will become an HOA run neighborhood. Yep. And you're a mono red deck, so that's useless to you. Yeah. We have a few options we could do. We think we'll go for Optimism. It has treasure text, and as long as it's in our graveyard and we control a plains or a swamp, creatures we control have treasure text. So, the real treasure was the friends we made along the way. Cute joke. This is just a cute little mana fixer. But right now it's also a cute little blocker. Yep. Cue that meme of, here it comes! Nah. We have one blocker, so we can kill one of them. Alright, we'll block one of them with our 2-2. And we'll take 3, going down to 14. Alright, fair enough. Still goes into exile. That's fine. Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. We do not have a land drop for turn. One thing we do have, though, is blockers. First of all, we'll reveal Clefable from our hand so that our neighborhood can now add a pink. And now it's a 2-2 for 1. That's a pretty good rate. And then we'll pay 2 for the Be Gay side of Be Gay Do Crime. Yep. This way we have blockers, at least. And of course, they can be a help later. There's a prize tool that can help us later. We'll pass the turn. We love to hear it. Ah! Haste, 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 haste. Come on. That's not fair. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Okay, so that's not great. But we will pay a brown poop mite. It's very childish, but just go with it. Alright. And then we can't cast this right now, so what we're going to do instead is we're going to cast Friendly Fix and Force. We're gonna choose... We're gonna choose a Plains. So we'll get a tapped Plains. And this will get shuffled into our library. Yep. And with that, we will pass the turn. We're just gonna hope that you can't somehow do 14 damage this turn. Haste to it. Right. So this is a 6/5. Alright. We will block haste it with our poop mite. And we'll take 2. Okay. So that's 4 more. Down to 8. Oh. So 2 more. Alright. Wait. Untap, upkeep, draw. We will pay white, black, and orange for a candy corn. We will create another golem blocker. I too am in this cube. So, 2. Well, this isn't a cube, but, you know, he too is in this format, you see. Just, we were referencing it with the Karn. Might as well go all the way. With that, we will pass the turn. With everything. Alright, so Food Golem is going to be blocking Haste Turret. And each of our gays are going to be blocking the other 2. In response, we're going to pay 2, including sacrificing the gates, blocking the for Hand of Sugma. Death Touch. Sugma touch any target. We will touch Yep. Dies. So our food golem survives. Neat. Our gay will still dies though, which is still a problem. But, you know. Alright. Untap. Upkeep. We forgot to set the counters here to... Yeah, 5. And this will lose a counter. We will draw. Well, that's not the best right now. But we will clone this. Uptaking this. Adding a counter. And this will also get 2 counters. And then, here's something very important right now. We will cast Extreme Flower Picking. On our end step, we create a 1/1 of any land type of our choice, including the nonsense ones. We'll go ahead, create a nebula plant, actually, and pass the turn. Another one. Six. Wait. Oh, right. It's morning for you. So that is 9. Oh, It only has 1 haste. Just haster it, huh? We'll block with this food golem here. Oh yeah, we were just double checking, but yeah, these things do have a food text. It just doesn't say it on a token, so... Oh well, this just dies. We're just gonna put this in the graveyard for simplicity's sake, so that we don't have to add a counter at the beginning of our upkeep, like here. So we untap, upkeep, draw. We will play a plains. We unfortunately do not have much to do other than tap 2. We will create a mountain. It will enter tapped. And then it gets shuffled away. The one thing we realized playtesting this after we already submitted it is that it needs more card draw. Because right now we're dead on draw. Well, not dead, but, you know, we're pretty low. All things considered. We're gonna uptick Tarn again. Karn again. Not Tarn. Karn. That means we get another one of these. And it gets another 2 counters. Ooh. Ooh. Then we will go to our end step. On our end step, Extreme Flower Picking will trigger. We will get a carnival plant because that's just fun. That's just fun. It's just fun. It's a carnival. Who doesn't like a carnival? Pass the turn. So we take 2 damage. Oh. In response, we will sack a food golem, gain 3 life, which negates the damage there. Whew. And that's it. We will block Hazoret. Yep. Before damage again. We might as well get the most use that we can. Yeah. We're lucky that thing does not have trample. We are so lucky. Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. We'll play a white and a black for an optimism. Then we will actually... Oh wait, we could have just done this the whole time. One thing Haste Turret does not have is Hexproof. So, we will remove 2. Yep. Haste Turret gains Rot. Rot is the ability that's on the food golems. And again, yes, when we pass the turn, it's gonna be a swamp. Alright, on our end step, Extreme Flower Picking will trigger. We'll create a gas station plant. and then we'll pass the turn. You have ramp. It's ramp. Who doesn't love ramp? Okay. To our Karn. Alright, in response, we will tap 2, sacrifice Karn for 3 life. Because he has food text as well. You can't warp in one of the wrong warpers. Alright. We'll block your wrong warper with our optimism. And we will block with our gas station plant. Yes. Because they have to count as creatures for that, yes. That's why we were happy to get the extreme flower picking. It just keeps making creatures every turn. Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. Damn it. We'll get a Mox Jet in. Let's see. We only have 4 we have quite a few land types here. Alright. The only thing we can do right now is go to end step. We will create another gas station plant and pass the turn. Right now, the Mox Jet is good because it allows us to keep our plant as well as... Yeah, it figures. Alright, we're gonna tap the Nebula plant, crew the Mox Jet. We're going to double block one of them and then block another. All these die. Yep, we will take 3 damage. Because we know you have stuff that can help you on that front. So, untap, upkeep, draw. We're not gonna loot. Alright, we're gonna go to our end step. We will create another carnival. Who doesn't love a carnival? Hmm. Anyways, we pass the turn. We have a few ways to help. Gonna warp it. Gonna swing in with both. Alright. We're gonna block one of each. Actually, before damage, we're gonna tap HOA Run Neighborhood for a brown. Hand of Sigma, your wrong warper. The one blocking our Nebula plant. Yep. Yep. Do you have any more wrong warpers? Wrong warper is really strong when you can run 4 copies of them. This creature enters with a haste counter if you cast it for its wrong warp cost. Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. Hey, it's your favorite. Do you like candy? Another Karn! And that means another food golem. Counters, set counters to 2. Set counters to 5. We're very proud of our design here, especially since it is coming in clutch right now. Because otherwise we'd be dead 5 times over. Yeah. End step, carnival. In the devil's carnival. Pass. Alright. We think we're gonna win this war of attrition. Let's have upkeep draw. We'll add a pink balloon. Alright, this loses a counter. And instead of doing anything else, we are going to -2 Candy Carn. Let's see, where is it? Are the card counters? We'll set that to 3. We will target your wrong warper. It will become a swamp on your next turn. Then we'll go to combat, attack you for 1 in the air. Pass the turn. Alright. Oh right, we forgot to make something off of the power picking. We'll make a gas station. Untap, upkeep, draw. We'll play I Thought I Cut Evolving Wilds. We'll -2 Candy Carn again. Oh, this food golem becomes a swamp. So we'll just swamp. And then remove counter. Swamp. Okay. Alright. We're just gonna minus Candy Carn again. On your Addicted Gambler this time. Go to combat, attack you for 1 in the air. Go to our end step. We'll create a mud flats token. Pass. We're suspicious, but not that suspicious. Untap, upkeep, draw. We'll play a Plains. This one's power and tough. This will get a -1/-1 counter as we. And it dies, technically. As we get. We'll say another slump. One. Actually, no, we have plenty of slumps. We'll say another forest. Yeah, another forest. Why not? We'll +1 the candy card. For counter, add this. Create a candy card. A food golem. We'll go to combat. We will attack you for 5 on the ground. Alright. End step, we will create an oasis. And pass. Alright, game 3. Alright, we're happy with our deck right now, so. Alright. You get to go first. Mm. Hmm. We. This would be risky, but we think we're willing to keep. Yep. Ah. Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. We will play an HOA run neighborhood. Your Dryad Arbor will become a copy of it. And then we'll go ahead to pay a yellow for a Pismite, which we happen to draw, so that's lucky. Pass. We forgot to play something, but it doesn't matter. Ah! Yeah. Alright. We'll untap, upkeep, draw. Another one. It must be our birthday. We'll play I Thought I Cut Evolving Wilds. We'll play a Mox Jet. We'll tap 2 to play an Optimism. And we'll pass the turn. We misplayed by not playing the Mox Jet turn 1. So. Alright. Alright, we will block the wrong Warper with our Optimism. Alright, and we will take 2 on the ground. Now all of our stuff has treasure text. Yep. Yep. As long as we... Oh, we don't control plains or swamp yet. But we will next turn. Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. Alright. Let's see. Now our stuff has treasure text. We'll go ahead. Play a copy of Pissmite. And pass the turn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, right, we have 2 ones. Lamau. Well, technically you tap the HOA-run neighborhood. Alright, so... Sheesh. We'll... We'll block both of these. Let's see, can we do anything before damage? Add a yellow, filter for 2. This has summoning sickness. So no, we will take 4. Oh wait. Right, our stuff does have treasure text technically. But this still has summoning sickness, so we will take 4. And both of our Pissmites will sadly perish. Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Okay. We'll cut the... I thought... We'll sacrifice the I thought I cut Evolving Wilds. Search our library for a Plains card. Put down to the battlefield tapped. Let's see. Right, they go into exile because they were warped. That's right. We will... Oh, whoops. We will pass the turn. Before damage, we are going to Hand of Sugma your in case you have any tricks later on down the road. And we will go to 7, which is not great, but we do have ways to survive, thankfully. Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. So which option do we go for? We will pay a green and another for Be Gay. We will make 2 gay tokens. And then we will pass the turn. Yeah, we realize. Another door. Alright. We will block these 2 wrong warpers, but before damage, we will tap one of the gay tokens. Crew the Mox Jet, tap it for a brown, then a black. No, actually. We'll take this one. Assuming. Wait. I just realized our potential mistake. Alright. Go ahead and take this just in case you have that big thing that lets you transfer all your hastes. Yep. Out. Alright. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Well, that's lucky for us. We cast another Be Gay. So we create 2 more soul bonded gay tokens. And we're hoping we can keep these around this time. We will pass. 3 damage to our face. And we're assuming you have some big thing that can just kill us. Legend? Hey! What's up? Oh!
Oh,
Okay, now they can't. Thank you, Legend.
Yeah, I was watching the stream and I was wondering if Asmar was talking or not, so I popped in the call and well, I guess I figured that out.
Gods, we are so sorry.
hello,
Oh, also,
stream.
the stream can't see your hand, but I don't know if that was intentional or not.
That's
That was.
intentional.
Okay.
Thank you for the thumbnail, by the way, Legend.
Oh, you're welcome. We're still hanging out after this?
Probably.
Okay. See ya.
See ya. We're probably losing in just a few seconds. Let's hope.
Bong of Totem Hands, X is equal to 1, create a 2/2 rat, or well, a 1/1, which gets +1/+1. Dryad Arson gets +1/+1, so do both the wrong workers. So
So we're
4/3,
dead,
4/3, 2/2,
is what you're.
2/2.
So what you're. So we're dead, is what you're telling us.
I mean, if you have another Hand of Sagma, technically not, but
We do not. We have a tutor for a tutor, which could get us stats, but it's sorcery speed, and we wouldn't have enough mana. If we were able to survive the next turn, we had an extreme flower picking in hand, as well as the tutor for a tutor, as long as we drew a land.
oh,
Actually,
it's just straight up called tutor for a tutor.
yeah. Oh, tutor for a tutor is 4 mana. That's right. Out of principle, we will just block with the Mox Jet on one of each, and we will take
Yep.
4, going down to -1, dying.
Okay. Yeah. Good games.
Good
This deck was pretty fun
games.
to play.
Yeah, this was fun. this was
Your
this
game
was
plan seems like really cool.
yeah,
Has like a
yeah.
lot of
Yeah. We saw we love nonsense colors and wish they were more well
yeah.
respected by the Hellscube community. So we built this deck just to show just how powerful just how powerful these cards can be, you know?
Yeah, I really need to start to understand what's happening in Nonsense Cube Loki. Seems
Oh yeah.
interesting to design for.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we did do a stream on it, but there's like a it's like its own color pie of nonsense colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have pink, yellow, teal, orange, and brown. Pink is fun loving, yellow is energetic, full of energy. He acceleration is teal is bitter and spiteful. Orange is patient and willing to accept the passage of time and the temporary. And brown is simplicity. Like, Brown's main gimmick is that uh, none of the cards can be wordy, and wordy means 4 or more lines of rules text. So, not reminder text or flavor text, but still.
I know there's also like slight bits of black mana as well.
Yeah,
Brown also has rot.
that's to do with orange.
Oh,
Rot,
orange has
like the
rot.
thing about rot on Karn here, we didn't come up with that mechanic. Voice crack. Martin came up with the mechanic of rot that turns things into swamps, but it's similar to vanishing.
Yeah. Neat.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Okay.
All right.
It's almost 6 a.m. here, but I guess
Really?
I'm gonna try and get more sleep. See ya.
All right. See you around. Thank you for playing. Have a nice
Thank
night.
you. It
Have
was
a
fun.
nice nap. Bye.
Yep.
Well, that concludes our Midnight Feature presentation. Sorry you couldn't hear Asmore more. And while this Midnight Feature presentation may be over, remember, it is always midnight somewhere. Thank you and good night.